What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. We have completed Psychodrama, phenomenal album. I see everybody commenting that I gotta check out We're Alone in This Together, or We're Not Alone in This Together. I don't know. Something about being alone and together is the name of the album. So I'm definitely going to get into that. However, people mentioned, and actually multiple people mentioned, which is why I'm taking this slight detour. Multiple people mentioned that I have to check out My 19th Birthday from Dave, and that I need to check it out before I go into, what's it called? Alone togetherness stuff. People also mentioned the song I see down here, How I Met My Ex. But I think more people mentioned My 19th Birthday, which is why I'm doing this. But if you're here right now and you're a Dave fan and you want to see me do reactions, and you think that I need to check out How I Met My Ex before I move into the next album, comment down below and let me know. If I see enough of you suggesting that I check it out first, I'll check it out first, and then we're going to get straight into Together Aloneness Dave. Okay. Right now we got My 19th Birthday, guys. I'm nervous because I see 9 minutes. And after Leslie, anytime I'm seeing long track times from Dave, I'm nervous. I feel like this is going to be a tough one, but let's get into it.
169. I spent my 19th birthday in the hospital.
Okay.
With my brother and my mum, and I know it sounds dumb, but I felt like I lost it all. The pain's compulsory, suffering's optional.
So, okay, I don't mean to stop so fast. Oh, shit, what did he just say? The pain's compulsory, suffering's optional. Holy crap. When something's compulsory, it means that, you have to do it. It has to happen. So, he's like, the pain can't be avoided, but the suffering caused by the pain, that's optional. We could end the suffering or we could suffer through it. Oh, that's very interesting, because I feel like that could be taken a couple different ways. And then I'm also thinking he's talking about being in the hospital, so instantly a dark path seems to open up that's possible here. But the reason I actually stopped it was not because of that line. I was just thinking how the British accent versus the American accent, obviously different rhymes are available depending on which accent you're using. And I just think I heard him say hospital, lost it all. But with the British accent, it rhymes so well. An American wouldn't really be able to rhyme that super well. They would have had to twist the words and bend them to make them work together. That's actually why I stopped. But that line is insane. Pain's compulsory, suffering's optional. Holy crap.
I spent my 19th birthday in the hospital. With my brother and my mum, and I know it sounds dumb, but I felt like I lost it all. The pain's compulsory, suffering's optional. Takeshi's castle, my life's got obstacles. I'm still dealing with a whole load of stress. I see my older brother so close to the edge, and that dare put a hole in my chest. And then they tell you home's where the heart is, but I got a hole where my heart is, because I let a hole where my heart is. Never again.
That's hard too, because again, in the British, just sometimes when you're saying words, the emphasis isn't put always on, I think of water, how Americans say water, we emphasize the R. I say we because Canadians say it the same way, but the British accent may not emphasize the R. And so here, when he said, I got a hole where my heart is, the L wasn't super emphasized. So when he says, cause I let a hole where my heart is, it almost sounds the exact same as what he said in the previous line. That's dope.
Edge and that dare put a hole in my chest. And then they tell you home's where the heart is, but I got a hole where my heart is, because I let a hole where my heart is. Never again. I had to tell her that we're better as friends. I never messaged again. Every message I send ends up in a group chat, cause girls go and tell all their friends.
No comment.
That's one of many reasons why I ain't sending DMs. Look, I'm gonna keep this cake and I'm gonna eat this cake. That's why I'm living 3 lives. I'm in GTA, I'm in Los Angeles, driving a Mercedes. And it's funny because honestly, I didn't think I'd see LA. Surprise birthday party, I didn't see this cake coming. I need this money like it's EMA. You gotta separate the rats from the G's if you...
I need this money like it's EMA. I'm not... Some of the references, so that one, I'm not sure what that means. And then earlier he said something about Takeshi's castle. I'm not sure what that reference is either. I'm not sure. Like Takeshi's Castle, he said obstacles. It almost makes me think like, is it like a game reference or something like that? If I just try to use the context, and then EMAs, I'm just not really sure. Is it some sort of awards maybe? But I don't think so. I don't know what EMA is. But the deep line here, I'm in Los Angeles driving a Mercedes, and it's funny because I honestly didn't think I'd see LA. Oh, that's hard. And I didn't get it until I said it out loud. I didn't think I would see LA. Like, I didn't think I would make it to Los Angeles, like see Los Angeles, LA, but CLA, the Mercedes, it's a type of Mercedes CLA. Oh, that's dope, man.
Coming, I need this money like it's EMA. You gotta separate the rats from the G's. If you can't handle cheese, how the hell you gonna be a great? I need a blazing inferno.
If you can't handle cheese, how you gonna be a great when you grate cheese?
The G's, if you can't handle cheese, how the hell you gonna be a great? I need a blazing inferno for my enemies. Okay. Behind my back, I know that everybody censoring me, and I respond, but I don't even have the time. I mean, asking Avellino couldn't help me find the energy. I don't think my ends want the best for me.
Again, I don't know if I'm missing some sort of context here if he's talking about a specific situation, but I just know Avellino from checking out the Wretch 3-2 and Avellino Fire in the Booth, which was insane.
I mean, asking Avellino couldn't help me find the energy. I don't think my ends want the best for me. That's why they question me. Fake G checking me. Fuck the road, but if anybody's testing me, it's one step away like a 5-a-side penalty. Every Santander nationwide remembers me. Right.
That's a football reference.
Like a 5-a-side penalty. Every Santander.
I'm trying my best, especially when I do UK, to not say soccer. So I hope you guys appreciate that.
Everybody's testing me is one step away like a 5-a-side penalty. Every Santander nationwide remembers me. Right pocket full of cards, I'm a referee. Ain't it funny how this money that I'm getting came from fucking PAs like I'm sleeping with a secretary. Secondly, a girl.
Okay, that line was hard. FMPAs like I'm sleeping with a secretary. And then Santander, I think I know now because you guys helped me out in the comments from a previous song that this is a bank. So he's saying Santander nationwide remembers me. Right pocket full of cards. I'm a referee. Like the ref has the yellow card, right? Bro, that's fire.
Girlfriend's obsessed with me, but that's a story for another day. And this is why love is fucked, cause you went and put your trust in her, and then she sent me nudes. I said nah, cover up. I aired it. Certain girls I can't respect. We're all nothing to someone, and that you can't forget. So just remember when the girl's playing hard to get, there's probably enough.
That's hard. We're all nothing to someone, and that you can't forget. That's so true, man. Like there's people who don't even know I exist or you exist. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing to someone, and that you can't forget. So just remember when the girl's playing hard to get, there's probably another person that she's trying hard to get.
That's hard.
And there's probably a girl on your phone right now that you hardly text, that's looking for love, but everybody wants what they can't touch. So
facts. Everybody wants
if you touch my money, you can see what I'm about. You can ask your little sister, I will be inside your house, eating from your fridge, feet up on your couch. Tell your little brother, butter me a sandwich, spreading evenly amounts. You think I'm playing any games? Why do you think I talk about cars, women and chains? And half of the songs I make, materialistic aims. Make me feel a way when I want it. When I got it, it don't ever feel the same. We got different types of.
That's hard. Make me feel a way when I want it. When I got it, I don't ever feel the same. I feel like it's so true in so many things. Like think about all these things we build up in our mind that like, if I had this, if I just got this, or if I just, I'll use myself as an example. If I had this many subscribers, my channel would be amazing. And it's like, it literally is like, you're going to get there and there's always something else and there's always something more and it's never the end. So that line hits hard for me. Wow, that's deep, man.
Make me feel a way when I want it. When I got it, it don't ever feel the same. We got different types of problems. I'm getting corporate tax on this cash that I'm making, and at the same time I need to vanquish my pagans. If you think it's dead, you're mistaken. I'm hot-headed and dangerous, and still living in this matrix. All I wanna do is make my loved ones proud. In this year alone we made 300,000, but my mum won't smile because her son's on trial. We got different types of problems.
So
what you know about living in a.
So out of context, I'm going to say this year alone we made 300,000, but my mom won't smile because her son's on trial. So I'm going to assume he's talking about his brother. And just contextually knowing that like when he did Psychodrama, his brother's in prison. So this must have been before that. He's in the process of, I guess, getting convicted and stuff. So that's what I'm getting from just context clues there.
Shadow, where every single piece of problems. What you know about living in a shadow, where every single thing that you can do is being tainted because your brother's in a station and he's ill to the marrow. 12 or 13 when I turn into an adult. All them kids my age were going Teen Fest when I was getting searched by a golden retriever in a Cat A prison while I'm standing on an arrow. We used to have cards and now we're playing with swords. My G went from blackjack to a blackjack sparrow. I know so many man.
That's hard. My G went from blackjack, the card game, to a black skin Jack Sparrow. Yo, that was hard.
So now we're playing with swords. My G went from blackjack to a blackjack sparrow. I know so many man who got a case on their head that would kill to come home, but their chances are narrow in this world that we live in. Nobody listens. We do have thoughts, but nobody's thinking, and I get it, cause none of us are trying to play the victim. Any disrespect and retaliation instant. I know a lot of men have been dodging karma and they think it's all laughter till the bitch comes to kiss them. You know the difference between life and death is one bad decision, 3 or 4 inches. So many man my age.
Ah, man, that line by itself. I said this before, like that line by itself could have its own discussion. Like, let's do an hour-long breakdown and conversation about this line. Like, the difference between life and death is one bad decision, 3 or 4 inches. Wow, man. Wow.
They think it's all laughter till the bitch comes to kiss them. You know the difference between life and death is one bad decision, 3 or 4 inches. So many man my age have got PTSD and I don't think that it's hit them. If you envision the way that we're living, the things that we had seen, situations that we've been in, you would understand why I don't want to talk about my life in every song I've ever written.
Yeah.
I really want to help, but it's out of my control and jurisdiction, cause a lot of road youths have got a sickness mentally.
Shoot, man, this is hard. Like, it's tough because what he's basically doing here is he's kind of showing you, I can imagine just from listening to the song, and I'm new to this artist, but I can imagine it's like people listen to, what did I hear? Picture Me Rolling, or Picture Me is called. You listen to something like that, you listen to Black Box Freestyle, and you think, wow, like this guy has like some crazy depth to him. And then he'll release songs which maybe aren't super deep. Like, they'll always be lyrically sick, but like they might be talking about like materialistic surface level things like he mentioned earlier in this song. And I can picture people saying, oh, like if only Dave like always did this type of music, he would be the GOAT, he would be the best. But like, oh, he's doing this type of music, he's talking about this thing. And man, like that, like that's hard, it's hard to always talk about being serious, always, like we kind of have to have these like it's too heavy of a burden to bear to only talk about the serious and the darkness all the time, especially the fact that you consider like this is coming from real life experience, like it's not just like a made up story, wow. I like that there's no chorus for this one. I think it makes a lot of sense. It's just these moments to think. Like, you let the beat keep going and you can just think about what he said. This picture's crazy too.
Like, look, my mummy always used to tell me this, David, Listen when you're older speaking. I know man that listen to their older speaking, and now they're all lifed off and they don't know the reason. In a weird way, summer is the coldest season. You'll get killed at a party for the smallest reason. One day you're chilling in secondary, next day your right hand's a memory. So when I say that I'm alone, do you know the feeling? When I say the game's over, do you know the meaning? I mean that I don't have the time for this. I need a girl, but same time there's no time for them. I got people inside and I don't write to them. It's like I don't feel pain no more. I can't do journeys on a train no more. Can't shed a tear writing on a page no more. I don't wanna play games no more. I don't want my friends on a case no more. And trust me, I don't want a war on the ends, but it's like you wanna start it, so say no more. I'm too big for this nonsense. I don't need problems, meetings. 1.5 million ain't an option. I don't need a deal or an option. In my own neighborhood, me, Jack Benny in the office. I don't need Excel, Sony, drama. Our team's fast, our street, Sam Cara. I got a lot of love for everyone that checks on me, and a lot of love for certain girls sexually. Texting me saying that she slept on me, and definitely wishes that she slept with me.
That's hard. Texting me saying that she slept on me, and definitely wishes that she slept with me. Now that he's making it, right? This part was interesting to me too. Is I don't need XL, Sony, drama, and then I mentioned feel like I remember him saying something about independent. Like, is he actually maybe through this time an independent artist? But has he still remained an independent artist? Like to this day, he's an independent artist. If that's true, that is sick. It is sick if he's made it this far, and even if he hasn't, he's sick. He's like he's cemented. Like this dude is on another level. Like he gets to get into the upper echelon. There's like a small group of people whose name can be put with him, and he showing that through his music that he's earned that right. But I'm just curious about the independent thing because I feel like it's come up before, and that made me think of it again. Interesting.
Look, on another note, I want to say thanks to Cal, one of my closest from young, and we're still at it now. I remember when we learned to play piano just to make each other jealous. Who'd have thought that we would practice now? Your talent's been standing out. Be proud of your dream, you should stand and shout. I remember last year you never had a clue, and this year you went and did Attitude. Speaking of attitude, it's only right I say sorry for my attitude, and I ain't ever mad at you, Terrell, Manon, Fraser especially. I got a lot of things I'm dealing with mentally. I feel down a lot and I ain't got the energy. I need all of your help to get the best from me. There's way too much to do, I ain't getting sleep. The last time I got arrested, they arrested me. Tell me a treatment for a video I didn't.
Nice play on the sound of the word. Last time I got arrest, like I got to rest. But he said arrest, they arrested me. Like that was dope.
The last time I got arrested, they arrested me. Tell me a treatment for a video I didn't make myself from scratch. Every lyric, every melody, every fucking beat, every little detail in the artwork and video. Everything is me. A wonderful team and a God that I serve. My friends and my mum, my brothers and my girl. I don't want short-term success or a banger, man. Assigning to a sentence, getting lost in the words. And it's fine if you sign, man, it's each to their own. But these clones need to know that I'm different from the world. Don't compare me to them, they couldn't beat me at my worst. It don't matter if I'm rapping or I'm singing on the verse.
Yo, talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. So there he's saying like it's fine if you want to sign. So I'm again, all the context clues, the things that he's saying, they're telling me that he's independent. Bro, that is so sick. Like, and that's just when you know when you're different, you dictate how it goes. This guy's different, bro. And like, talk your shit, man. They couldn't beat me at my worst. I unfortunately have to agree with Dave. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody else.
Look, people don't get that I'm serious. I don't wanna play games no more, and I don't wanna talk to these girls no more. I can't fuck a girl that's in it for the fame no more. A man can't talk on my name no more. I'll give it 5 or 10 minutes till your main thing talks. She's telling me that they don't talk no more, but I'm pretty sure that his wifey knows more. No more, no, I don't wanna play no more. No talks if it isn't money made no more. No more, no, I don't wanna play no more. I don't wanna play no games no more. And I don't wanna see my girl no more, cause I don't really wanna see her hurt no more. My mum telling me that she's gotta stop working, and I'm telling mommy you ain't gotta work no more, no more. Mommy, you ain't gotta.
That's so hard. I had to stop that. Bro, like that That's the dream, man. Like, I wish. Anyways, I'm on my way. I'm trying to get to a place where I can do that for my parents. But like, it's just, it's just gratitude. Like, it's like I would not have anything that I have if it wasn't for everything that my parents did and didn't do, like all the things they sacrificed for me and my siblings. And that's my goal, man. Like, I want to get to a point where someday, like, I just wish they could be there today, but they're not. Like, they both work, and they both work hard. And like, I just want to get to the point where someday I could tell them that you don't have to work anymore. Like, I got you. That's the dream, man. That's the dream. So that line hits super hard for me. Respect.
Gotta stop working and I'm telling mommy you ain't gotta work no more, no more. Mommy, you ain't gotta hurt no more. You ain't gotta cry in your shirt no more. Mommy, you ain't gotta wake up for work in the freezing cold in the middle of the night for a check no more. Mommy, you ain't gotta cry no more. You ain't gotta stress in the night no more. And I ain't gotta say no more. We ain't playing games no more.
Game over. Respect, man. Respect. Man, I gotta tell you, like, this guy, like, he's one of the realest artists I've ever heard, man. Just like, there's certain people you listen to and you're kind of like, oh, like, they're saying stuff. Then there's other people you listen to, like him, and you feel everything he says, and you believe everything he says. Like, when he tells you these things, like the way that he says them, the way that he sounds when he's talking about it, the way he can articulate the feelings around those moments, it's only possible because it's true. And it's crazy, man. I see another track on the side here that I've seen a lot of you talk about, Heart Attack. And I see that it's 10 minutes long. I don't even know how I'm going to get through that once I get there. But mad respect to him, man. Like, so many topics he talked about in this, but the one that stood out to me is just at the end, like him talking about like him saying that to his mom. That means the world to me. And it would mean the world to me if I can someday work hard enough and achieve enough that I can say that to my parents. Like, that's my goal, man. And I feel inspired by moments like that, because when I see other people have done it, it gives me like fire and motivation to believe that I can do it too. So, holy crap, 23 minutes. Sorry, guys. It just happens sometimes. If you're still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.